Alright, okay. What is going on, guys? This is Oracabos. It's been quite a while. It's been 2 months, and I'm just really busy with my personal life stuff, and just very busy. But now, since the new season starts, and I'm back, and since I'm back, I'm gonna make some more videos. Yeah, but maybe I can't put out as much as I used to, but you know, I'll try to put out as much as I can. Alright, so right now, as you can see, I'm sitting at rank 59 with 48 wins, which is, I think, which is a very decent ratio. And so far, I've lost to Lotus Moon, I lost to dr underscore pain, I lost to Spaniard, and I lost to Rixen, which is down there somewhere. Anyways, right now I'm basically a noob, and I need to relearn the whole game, all the stuff like that. But anyways, that's so much about that. Now, I have a very interesting replay that I wish to share with you guys in this video, which is this one here. But this one, and then I'll show you another one. It's all Britannia against Vampire, and this is how I think what you should go for when you play Britannia. Okay, so pause right here. As you can see, you have a battle Pickering, a second battle Pickering on both flank. You have 3 foot squires, each one was supported by a hero unit. This one supported by Paladin, this one supported by Grail, Reliquary, and this guy, these guys supported by another Paladin on foot, and these Paladins are all 500 ones. And then you have peasant mobs on each flank. These guys are just like, like a safety, like just basically another security. So if Vampire manage to break through 1-9s, these guys can just like, pop in and hold them for a little while to buy some time. Or, somebody coming from the flank, maybe here, and these guys can just block. That's the idea. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 archers. I have 2 beautiful Grail Guardians. These guys are my bread and butter. JK, they're not. They basically do no damage, but they are very tanky with the Fey Enchantress buff. And they are just there to grind the shit out, But these guys, as you can see, my beautiful Questing Knights, these guys are the real damage dealer, and you will see how they play out in the upcoming battle. Okay, let's look at my opponent. You have a Motus Engine. It's a purple one. I'm not sure why he chose to bring the Claw of Lagash, but I personally dislike it because basically it does the same thing, but more expensive than normal version. And he has the Manfred Van Castan on a horse. Black Knights. I personally would prefer Blood Knights, but in this case, I guess he just have no money because he invested so much on infantry. Anyways, so he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy shit, 6 Graveguard, normal Graveguards. He's a very sturdy troops, and 3 purple infantry. That's everything he's got. Alright, let's play the battle. So as you can see, right from the starting, I'm moving up my entire army to here, basically to use the center to, say, like natural, defensive gap, this defensive block to basically making very hard to flank me, because if he want to flank me, he has to go all the way around, which is like really time consuming. So he can only go like this. So which means I can concentrate my cav on my left hand side, which is what I'm doing now. And you can see when I hold the spacebar, you can see I put the Grail Guardians in the front, Questing Knights at the back, to basically negate anything happened in the cap fight that basically negate my Questing Knights to get charged. But this is very odd. Okay, so I'm gonna slow down here. You see what he's doing? He want to use these Black Knights to basically get a poke on these two units, which he did. But actually, I'm just gonna play this out. So he charged both units, and meanwhile, I'm using my knights to just come in and basically go smash, and these guys will join eventually and go smash as well. That's very, very good damage. I mean, considering I have a hero unit to take some charge as well. And I'm gonna pause here. So basically, this Black Knight unit is getting charged by 2 Grail Guardians and my Fey Enchantress, my Paladin. Okay, hold on a sec. Is that a Spirit Niche? You never Spirit Niche Fey Enchantress because she has insane magic resistance. You can see the Spirit Niche basically does nothing. It deals like no damage to her. So always remember to check the stats. And he didn't pull, like, once you get the poke on this foot squads, you should just pull right out, same as this unit. Otherwise, your cavalry is just gonna blow up with by your own infantry and also my guys, and they're just gonna die in the middle of a infantry fight, and which is not worth it. And it's not looking so hot because this knight is gonna go in a sec. And here's a very big mistake. You can see the whole blob of his very, very sturdy, very, very good infantry 9 just all attack on this one unit. This is why you either just select each one and do individual attacks, like select, kill this one, select, kill this one, and stuff like that, or you just group lock everything and go smack. Instead, he decided just like all go for here. Everything just go for this one unit, which sucks. I mean, it has to be suck. Anyways, meanwhile, his Mortis engine is getting peppered down a little bit by my archers. And right now, I'm focusing fire on these Black Knights, and all the stuff here is gonna clear out Black Knights and the zombie unit, and then just go attack his flank. And he used the Manfred Van Casten to basically summon zombies to take care of my archers right now. But you can see here, his Mortis engine is gonna take massive damage, like heaps of damage. And because you basically blow up everything here, which allowed my unit to just come around, and this guy is actually come all the way from here to get a rear charge and get a rear charge here. So which is very not worth it, in my opinion. Oh, oops. Okay. So that claw of Nagash is almost gone, and he was like really panicked and just pulled it like all the way back. But he's still taking damage and almost went down. Luckily, Manfred is managed to summon all these zombie units, and they are a pain in the ass, if you know what I'm saying. like VC summon is like the most insane stuff in this game. Sometimes it's just like make people think VC is unbeatable because of the summons. It's like a very low cooldown. You see 4 units of zombies in like 10 seconds, which basically occupied all my archers. So I put my questing knights out to deal with the zombie unit here and here. I have my paladin here to deal with the zombie unit here. But these 2 units, I just have to keep cating. Meanwhile, as these zombie units are occupied, I managed to use my archers to fire some shots into this mortis engine, which is basically what happened. And this blob here is not really doing so hot for me because they're obviously losing. But the mortis engine is almost gonna go down. But look at how many buffs. Okay. He even casted a Red Fury on mortis engine. I don't know if that's a panic move or anything, but it's something you just really need to focus on when you play this game. I mean, one buff could mean everything. But he did another heal, which is good. And VC is always like this grinding game, and if this mortis engine didn't die, everything from my side is gonna die eventually because of the mortis engine. So it has to die. It has to die. Alright, it's gone, and now it's just the boring part. So basically, I just kite, use my stuff to, free my archers, and use my archers to fire into this blob, and use my archers to fire into this blob. Meanwhile, use my Fey Enchantress skill to basically deal with this blob. And here, he put out Manfred to try to kill my paladin, I think, but I put out my questing knights to basically surround Manfred, and he's gonna go down quite soon. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm using my archers to shoot into this blob. I even put out a Great Guardian to just make sure Manfred dies. And now my archers are shooting into this blob, and this archer is coming back as well. And everything just gone. And that's how you do it. But I would say this army, it's too focused on infantry, and if you bring this many infantry, you have to make sure your infantry get the flanking, which is very odd because he has so much infantry, but I still get the flanking maneuver going, which should not happen. So bear in mind that. I'm gonna show you guys another game. It's against I think he's a quite good player. Grey Knight Dante. He's rank 70 something as well. It's another Bretonia against VC game, and it's pretty solid, this build, I think. Alright, so no need to introduce my stuff because we've already gone through that. So look at my opponent. He's got 1, 2, 3 Blood Knights. He's got Red Duke on a mount, which I really prefer because Red Duke has amazing attacking stats. If you want to put a VC Lord on a horse, always go for Red Duke. Never go for Manny, because Manny, just like his name, he's just too garish, He's just gonna die very fast. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Great Guard with normal, with shield, and 5 Skellies at the front. It's like double 9. I like what he's thinking. He's probably thinking that by using double 9, he can just go smash through Bretonia infantry line like really fast. But in this case, he's gonna be very disappointed. So as you can see, I'm moving my army to the hill right here. So I'm thinking maybe I can get some downhill charge onto this blob, like this blob of Blood Knights, which I should get. Like if I charge from here downwards onto these Blood Knights, they're gonna take massive damage. And I set my whole formation uphill, like here, which is all seem to be really good for me, but you'll see what happens next. And this guy quickly noticed the huge disadvantage he's at, so he decided to fight another day, which means he's just gonna basically pull all the way back to here, which is a bitch move, you know. In my opinion. I was actually trolling him in the chat saying, oh, why are you playing a VC army and running away from Bretonia? But never mind. I mean, if he wants to fight a fair battle, I should just give him. So that's why I basically followed him, and I took the battle right here, I think. Yep. So I went for a little chase, and I was typing in the chat to basically taunt him, and I think he's just gonna go for it in a sec. Okay, so he was trying to maneuver his cavalry like back and forth like this, and make some man game, and basically you can see I separately selected every single front line into his blob, and I moved my entire cavalry with battle pickers and peasant mobs here to basically get ready to fight 3 Blood Knights and Red Duke. And meanwhile, I'm using my archers to pepper down this Blood Knights a little bit. And this guy is actually quite smart. You can see he put out a Graveguard unit and did a flanking maneuver. This is why I have the mobs. And I want to slow down here. So if you can see, as I push forward with my cavalry, he actually retreats, which opens a window for me to get a rear charge on his front line, which is what happened right here. And look at those beautiful charges, man. That was so good. And he quickly noticed what just happened. So he was thinking to charge right back into me, but I'm already putting up my knights to get a counter charge. So it's quite messy. And counter charge incoming. So I wanna do some. I pre earth blooded all my knights, and I put the favor of the Fae on my questing knights, because questing knights are what's gonna do damage basically. And this guy is actually quite good at macroing, because he actually put out 1 unit of Blood Knights to fight off these peasant mobs, and then it's gonna open up this window, and he's just gonna go in all the way here to take care of my archers, which, because all my knights are occupied here, I have nothing but this infantry to deal with the Blood Knights. And I casted another spell which provides the healing and also does a little bit damage to the Blood Knights. Blood Knights are always getting healed and always getting buffed, but my questing knights has plus 58 melee attack, which is absolutely insane. And Blood Knights, you can see here, this is a very tiny macro. Red Fury on Blood Knights, it's insanely good, and it deals a lot of armor piercing damage. Look at the Grey Guardians, they're taking a lot of damage. I casted another Earthblood just to try to hold off this blob. Try to survive here, to grind Blood Knights out. As I'm talking about here, these Blood Knights are actually getting a charge on one of my archers. So here, I think I made a mistake. I should just use my squires to come back and deal with these Blood Knights. Instead, I push them forward into this block to help the main engagement. Anyways, I have the Battle Pigment. I have the Peasant Mob to chase down to basically try to catch the Blood Knights. Meanwhile, having these 2 units to shoot the Blood Knights, but which is gonna do minimum because these guys are eventually just gonna take care of all my archers. And the flanking Graveguard just beat off my mobs, and I have my Battle Pigrins to chase them as well. And the main blob, I think I'm winning ever so slowly. And these Blood Knights are occupying all my archers. It's like a pain in the ass. Red Duke keeps summoning these zombies and skellies to help the main engagement. But eventually, these Blood Knights are gonna die, and I'm gonna win this blob fight. Like basically, I outgrind VC. That's what happened there. So eventually, this Blood Knights killed 3 of my archer unit, and they're gonna die off, I think, real fast. And this blob, I'm clearly winning. After these Blood Knights die, Red Duke is gonna just quickly follow as well. And this guy's eventually get a charge on my archers as well. Oh, poor archers. No, get away from my peasants. Oh my gosh. That was a nasty, nasty charge. Nasty. And yeah, the game is just gonna slowly end. And that's the idea of like beating a VC army with Bretonia. Is basically you just need to outlast them. You need to outlast the outlast the knights, especially the bananas. I mean, considering they were just like really good anti-cav unit. And my questing knights did a lot of damage, especially onto these 2 units here. And this unit 202 kills. Oh my god, that's absolutely insane. That's a huge number of peasant deaths. Man, I suffered heaps of casualties. 1, 2, 3, 4 units basically got taken care of by 1 unit. But I'm not sure. I think if he has to do something to occupy these guys, because if he stuck all 3 units into the blob, and these guys are just gonna pepper them down. So he did a right move. And he had more infantry, so he did a flanking maneuver on the left side, and a flanking maneuver on the right side with the knights, which is like very good. All the way, I mean, all to all, Grey Knight Dante is a very good player, and this is a very solid build. But if you really want to outgrind Bretonia now, I think you better off bringing a Mortis engine. And given how he just basically took care of my back 9 archers, I think if he had a Mortis engine, he's just gonna win quite easily. I mean, it will be more close, I would say. I mean, I might need to peel off my knights to help the back, stuff like that. But basically, this is like an idea of Bretonia VC matchup. And I haven't done any videos in a long time, and this is like the first video I came back. So I made a lot of mistakes, but if you like my video, like and subscribe, and I really appreciate everything you did to this channel, and there will be more coming. Peace, guys.